And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. High. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop. At the 23-yard line. The Packers offense here ready to go on 1st and 10.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Let's go!
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go!
Now back to throw. Rolling to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Let's go! Blue 58! J2!
Now a carry for Bernard. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. Give him 30 yards there. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Again, here's Bernard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
I know you felt that one.
Let's go!
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Michael Vick doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Taylor. And his first pass is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Flex ball! Flex ball!
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense that's just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
They run again on first down. Anderson got some real estate inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. C.J. Anderson, 44 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, 30, the 20. 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And let's see if they can do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Tight end left.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, we got tight right, tight right.
Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Nice hit, boy.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Let's go! 50!
They'll try and throw for it here.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Now this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ohio!
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
He wasn't ready.
Flex round. Flex round. Here we go.
91 is the mark.
90.
Now Taylor on first down.
You gonna see me and your
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And Shaq tops it here with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Let's go.
They'll begin here with Bernard. He finds an opening past the 40 and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Oh, yeah! Man left, man left.
J2. Let's go.
We got four. We got four down. Four down.
J2.
You gonna
J2.
take. You got take. You got take.
They'll run again with Bernard.
No. Off.
They find some open field here.
Hey, check 24.
31 yards there and a first down.
You know it's really hard for a big-time running back? It's patience. Being able to hang in there when the runs aren't there and you're taking some hits early in the game. But this drive, oh, he's come alive, and in a big way. Now he's starting to gallop.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the move to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey, boys, we got four. Four down.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Oh, yeah! Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
Let's go.
Blue. We got four.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Bernard. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal.
It's 4th and 2, and you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, so you have to be definite about your decision about where to go.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Four down.
J2. Let's go. Let's go. J2.
Back to throw. Out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Giovanni Bernard from 4 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That's it, huh? Let's go.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Ohio! Check! Come on, let's go!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here we go!
2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Over the middle, complete. That's Moss. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. C.J. Anderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's got some space here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's Bernard. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Let's go! Blue 58! 4 down.
They're going to try and throw. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They'll set up to throw, and that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Steps away to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Good job.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me.
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is taken near the 13. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having to run back. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down. So it'll be 1st down here after the run.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move.
Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
4 down.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We got 3.
I don't think there's any doubt that if
Let's
it's
go.
me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Bang, bang.
Let's go!
Bang,
Blue
bang.
50!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 9 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Hey, we got tight left, tight ends left.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out, hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Let's go.
Check,
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He hits his target, left side, Watson. 5 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Green Bay first. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
The Packers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Blue 58.
They'll try the option on 3rd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough for conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Taylor. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Come on, let's go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
Gabriel, the man in motion. They run. Anderson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Second down following the run. Again, Anderson. Anderson loses the football, and the Packers pick it up.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. Pass incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jared Cook from 17 yards out. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Come on, let's go.
Anderson. And some room to work. C.J. Anderson. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Tight end left. 4 down.
Let's go.
They run it again with Anderson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
Tight right.
Flex round. Come on, let's go. White 90.
10th carry now for Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.